What's up guys, my name is Dean, aka the Blue Crusader, and welcome back to the channel. In this video we'll be taking a look at the top 100 Minecraft mods of all time. 100 groundbreaking mods that changed the game and are highly memorable and nostalgic or innovating. This video will be broken down into a series of 10 parts, each in a top 10 style format with 10 mods, with this one being part 3. Let's begin. Fossils and Archaeology. This historical mod brings a collection of different mobs into the game, bringing dinosaurs back to life through a series of processes, from discovering their bones to extracting their DNA, creating embryos from them, and then hatchable eggs. Other prehistoric creatures like dodos and woolly mammoths or terror birds are present in here too, making Minecraft a more historical experience in a different age of time. From the depths of the world, you can retrieve creatures lost in time within Amber, discover different ruins and relics, and discover different creatures never before seen in Minecraft. There's a lot of mobs in here. The Archaeologist villager is also a new addition to NPC villagers that's particularly useful. But outside of this, you can spawn such an immense collection of prehistoric dinos and creatures that's extremely satisfying to play with. If you want to create your very own Jurassic World or Jurassic Park, you can do that with this mod. SecurityCraft. If you feel as if your base is just not secure enough and want to fend off enemy players or mobs, SecurityCraft is probably the best mod to be used as a solution for this, as it adds new content to the game to secure your bases with that can keep out creepers and other unwanted guests. There's everything in this mod, from security cameras with full movement controls, which can be switched between on a monitor, to eye retinal scanners or keypad coded doors to gain entry to bases. You can also use a series of explosives such as mines and charges, which are activated on contact, making the perimeter of your base particularly dangerous. Equivalent Exchange. This mod takes inspiration from the anime Full Metal Alchemist, and it's based entirely off the idea of transmutation and alchemy, with different solutions to allow for the transmutation of items and to perform alchemical processes. The name of the mod basically means something cannot be created by nothing, so in order to obtain something else of equal value must be lost, which is why to duplicate items, you must burn other existing items through the mod's EMC energy system in order to create a new. This mod features the condenser, which can be used to burn up unwanted or rarer items for EMC in order to use it as energy to duplicate valuables. There's also the transmutation table to directly transmute items into others. I personally like the very powerful armor sets in game, which are made from dark matter and red matter. At the end game experience of the mod, you can upgrade red matter into gemstone armor, which makes you extremely powerful and near indestructible. AliensVSPredator. This mod, based off the movies of the same name, brings the science fiction horror, alien xenomorph, and predator creatures into Minecraft, along with content from the movie Prometheus. There's a larger number of brand new types of weaponry and items, as well as many new mobs in here and dimensional content. The fine attention to detail when modeling and texturing these alien life forms is present when looking at how good the mobs look in this mod, with a great number of different aliens in here. You can take on any role which you desire. For an example, you can be a marine and use a pulse rifle and nades to fight off the enemy aliens, be a predator by suiting up in their armor and using their weapons to hunt down aliens, and so much more. It's pretty terrifying to play with this mod, especially if you're in survival mode, as the aliens are super menacing and tough to face, so buckle up for the ride of your life. Galacticraft. Galacticraft is a revolutionary mod, the first of its kind, the original mod that lets you travel to space to access new planets in outer space within the solar system, through using your very own spaceship that you can craft and upgrade. There are dungeons on other planets such as on the moon and on Mars. These have special alien mobs on them, and you can even build your own space station with friends within space. There's a great deal of progression and steps to work up to having a space base and reaching the certain planets, but the great thing about Galacticraft is just how extendable it is, meaning you can download many add-on mods and attachments by other creators, which will add new planets and rocket types into the mod to make it much more feature-rich. AssassinCraft. Based entirely off Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed games, this legendary Minecraft mod brings features in the form of equipment, weapons and armor, and cloaks from the games into Minecraft. There's some awesome weapons in this mod. For an example, there's a throwable tomahawk, a retractable hidden blade to take out mobs with one hit from behind, a hidden gun that's retractable and is a one-shot weapon, a hook blade that lets you climb onto blocks, as well as many other special swords and weapons like crossbows and daggers. There's many different mobs and enemies that you can spawn, like different knights and templars, as well as a great deal of different assassin cloaks, such as those of Ezio and Altair, that the player can wear to dress the part and shroud their identity. Elemental creepers. This mod offers 10 plus brand new creeper types that spawn in the world, with some new and different effects. Creepers that come with configurable spawn rates, radius of their explosion, and the ability to spawn them each individually. When you slay each of the different creepers, you will also obtain a gunpowder item, which is based off of their element. You can then use this to craft TNTs, or to revert it into standard gunpowder. Each of the creepers in the mod are unique in their own right. For an example, water creepers will explode into water fountains. Fire creepers spread fire upon dying, earth creepers create a mess of dirt, air creepers launch you high up into the air, electric creepers spawn a lightning strike to charge surrounding creepers on their death, light creepers create glowstone and they give the glowing effect, and ice creepers will leave a trail of snow and give you slowness. There's also the magma, hydrogen, reverse, minor, illusion, firework, cookie and rainbow creeper types, each with their own respective effects also. Lycanites Mobs. Lycanites Mobs adds many new biome and dimension specific monsters and creatures to the world, with most of them being hostile ones and some being able to be tamed, used as mounts, summoned as bodyguards, or bred for special food items. There are also configurable deadly world events that spawn swarms of deadly mobs from the mod, and hazards to accompany them. You may be familiar with Lycanites Mobs from the popular Archaology mod pack, in which the rocks and the other flying creatures in here are part of the progression stages to be used as mounts. These mobs come in a 3D style with many polygons or voxels, meaning they are far more less blocky and detailed than most of the Minecraft mobs, which is sometimes out of certain people's tastes, but you can get special resource packs to make them more Minecraft looking if you want the mod to be more in line with the original game's house style. Mowzie's Mobs. One of the more popular modern boss mods, Mowzie's Mobs adds a variety of fictional creatures and bosses to the game, being very unique mainly due to the very unique AI behavior sets that the mobs utilize, as well as their high quality animations. The bosses in this mod are themed differently, as appropriate to the biomes which you'll actually find them within. The skills and abilities that the bosses use are unique, in the sense that you can dodge or counter them just like in an RPG game, making the mod pair super well with mobility or combat mods that will change how the game is played. From the animated set of armor, the Ferris Wroughtonauts protecting its underground domain, to Barakoa the Sun Chief commanding his tribal minions with the power of the sun, to the deadly Ice Yeti Frostmaw. There's a ton of wonderful bosses in this mod that are amazingly high quality and super fun to fight. Ice and Fire. Perhaps one of my favourite RPG style mods, Ice and Fire is a mod all about dragons who roamed the lands for hundreds of years. If you want to become a fierce hero that has the ability to slay such dragons, Ice and Fire is your best bet. This mod gives you a dragon slaying experience, similar to that of Skyrim, with ice, fire and lightning dragons being present as the tough bosses to fight. Each of the dragons in this mod will spawn in different areas as per their natural habitat, and they can also be tamed and mounted. There's also Naga, Gorgons and other mythical beasts of mythology in the mod. My personal favourite feature is the dragon scale armour, which you can craft from the scales obtained from slaying dragons, as well as the dragon bone weapons too, which perfectly pair together and make you feel really overpowered. And that concludes part 3 of the top 100 Minecraft mods of all time. If you enjoyed the video, like the video and make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss part 4 and so you can be part of the channel before we hit 100k subscribers. Comment below your favourite of the 10 mods featured in part 3 and why, and also comment your favourite Minecraft mods of all time too. In the description you can catch part 2 and part 1. Thanks for watching. YouTube says 97% of you are not subscribed, so if you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications and slap the like button for more Minecraft mod videos like this one. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.